up, everybody? It is the Affairs of the Heart podcast live. I'm your boy DQ, D Weezy, and we got everybody else in the room. Let's bring everybody else in. It's ladies' night at the Pink, and we all got on pink. So,
oh, see, I'm on.
You know who it is. See? We want to make sure you guys are welcome. Welcome to the Affairs of the Heart podcast live. You know what it is. It's Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. This is what we do on a Thursday night. Get you a drink. Get you a drink. Get you a drink. Get you a drink. You're going to need one for this show tonight. And we got a drinking game coming up a little bit later, so we need your participation. And so get you a drink so you can play along with us. But before we do that, move on. Aaron, you want to introduce everybody that's here? Well, clearly, because
we're the ones waiting on a guest.
We're still waiting on our guest.
Oh, okay.
Are we missing somebody?
We are missing somebody. I'm trying to text him at the same time. So let's just, you know what I mean? You go ahead and do what you're doing.
All right. I got you. So again, this is the Affairs of Heart podcast live. This is love, sex, and relationships from the Black gay male perspective. And we have SoDebNair down there at the bottom. We've got EzSaidEzDone. And we're supposed to have a guest on the show, but we're waiting for him to come in. But you can always find us at the Affairs of right. You can always find us at the Affairs of the Heart podcast.com for all your podcast needs. Now, this is separate from our podcast, just so we're clear. We have a podcast that we record each week, and then on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock, right here, right now, we do the live portion of our show. Mr. Carl Thomas is in the room. Not
Hi,
to mention
Carl.
Hey, Carl.
Summer Rain.
What's going on?
But so listen. So we got a lot riding on tonight. As you know, we got a lot going on. It is Pink Night, so it's the latest night in the Pink. Get Uncle Clifford in here.
Mercedes.
We should get Uncle Clifford in here. We should get him in there. But yeah, we're waiting on our special guest, but we can keep it pushing. Make sure you go to the. What's wrong? You had to send it to him again?
He said he keeps clicking on the link. I don't know.
He keeps clicking on the link. Just make sure he's not on his OnlyFans page. But hey, we'll just wait. It's fine. We can, we got nothing but time. Again, if you are up, somebody's here. Wait, I heard a dink. Here we go. All right.
Not you heard a dink.
I did. It makes a noise when people come in the room. So, without further ado, Job is in the hello. All right,
what's up, y'all? What's going on? It's complicated.
Niggas. Okay, so listen, this is what I need you to do. Mm-hmm. This is what I need you to do, Job. I need you to turn your phone sideways.
Turn it sideways?
Yes.
We in the boom. No.
No. Turn this way.
Oh, gotcha. Then it's not. Then my tripod is not gonna be able to hold it. Let me see. Give me 1 second.
I feel like I'm behind the scenes of making. Never mind. Shut my mouth now. Let me just shut it up.
No. Just take a drink.
Is that where it all goes down?
Yes. I've seen this scene before.
Mm-hmm. It's like that picture of the what's that room in New York that everybody showing, if you know what this room is.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
There we go. Okay, perfect, Joe. But then just turn it slightly, just a little bit, so we can get all of you in the scoot over to your right or your left. To your other way. The other way. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Now can we hear you? We can't hear you. See, this is okay. This is what we try to avoid. We can't hear you. Bluetooth it back to the phone. I have that trouble all the time too.
Yeah.
Yes, we hear you now.
Okay. All right. Oh Lord.
They hear us.
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
Y'all hear me?
Who's watching?
Because I can't hear y'all.
Carl is watching for sure. Oh, they said this. Carl ain't right.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear
Yes, we can hear you now.
you. No, now we can't.
No. Oh, we. Oh, we. Oh, we. We're just gonna let Job get his life together, and then
He can't hear us,
you know,
and we can't hear him.
yeah, we can't hear you, Job.
But we were just able to hear him.
We got Carl is trying to give you instructions.
He said when he takes the headphones off, he can't hear us.
Right. We're getting it together, guys. Just hang with us momentarily. I wish I had a commercial for you to watch while we're getting this together.
No.
No.
This is the perfect time to take a sip of your drink.
Yeah,
get you messed up before we get into this.
Right. Get you a drink while we're waiting for Job to get himself together. Aaron is absolutely right. Get yourself a drink. You're gonna need one for this this podcast.
Yeah.
We've got a game going on. These comments, Carl, we're gonna put you on IT. We're gonna put Carl on IT and let him do his thing.
Clearly.
Okay, so listen, while we're waiting, this is the perfect example. Whoever this is, make sure you go. This is clearly has to come from our EzSaidEzDone group. If you are watching any of our groups, there's a link in the description that you have to click before you give permission. You have to give StreamYard permission to use your face on Facebook. So if you're joining us in our EzSaidEzDone group, our Affairs of the Heart group, there's a link in the comments. You need to click that link and give StreamYard your permission to use your face and your comment and your name. Otherwise, it won't come up. So it'll look like this. It'll say Facebook user. So do us a favor, go out, click on that link, give StreamYard permission to use your face and your name, and then it won't come up looking like Facebook user because we don't know who you are. We want to know who you are so that we can reference your comment.
Yes, we want to shout you out.
Yeah.
It's going to be anonymous.
Okay, and Job is gone. All right.
I was texting you.
Okay, Casey, this is great. This is the face that we should have for this particular portion of the podcast. All right, while Job gets his life together, is it working? I think Eric might have clicked it. If you did click it, Eric, then yes, it is working. Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, Job is back. Let's see if
the audio's working.
Is it working?
Okay, Job.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right.
There we go.
Sheesh. All right. Well, I mean, obviously, Aaron, you want to introduce Job?
This is an introduction in itself. Very entertaining person. Job is like one of my brothers. We both come from. But he can't hear us.
I'm back. Really enjoy. Okay, so whoever this is, I'm back. Really enjoyed you guys. Please make sure you give.
Y'all can hear me, but I can't hear y'all.
Okay, so I wonder why he can hear us and we can't hear him.
I wonder, are you on your phone or are you on the computer?
He can't hear you.
If all that technology in that one room.
But if he can post these videos up to OnlyFans like this, Sunday, most of the time he can cut that sound off. You don't really need the sound in order for him to show the people what he got to show them.
And that's that on that.
Why am I getting an echo? Who's watching us? Okay. It's like I can hear us talking to each other.
I can hear it too.
Woo, child of ghetto. Yes. And now we can't hear him. All right.
I'm gonna call.
Okay. You're gonna call it. So I'm gonna pull you out so you can talk to Job and get it worked out. All right. Me and Easy will hang on. We got it until they can get their lives together.
Come on,
so we want to welcome, first and foremost, we got the EzSaidEzDone group in the house.
Yes. So I'm so pleased that this is our first time going live in the group. So it's amazing. I feel really good about this. And I see that there are quite a few people already watching within the group. So I'm excited.
So what's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Now give people a backstory on EzSaidEzDone. You started a Facebook group.
Okay. I was very unknowledgeable about a lot of things when it came down to sex, relationships, love, being Black and gay. I just started randomly asking questions on Facebook about things, and that's literally how I got my following. I would just, when it became down like, do you spit or swallow? How long do you suck dick? What's top and bottom? What's versatile? Like, I didn't know anything because no one was there to really teach me or educate me on the processes of, just doing what we do.
Right.
It wasn't always about sex. There was definitely a lot of relationship questions in there, a lot of love things, because it was, for me, I put everything on pause as far as like, what do I talk to men? Do I talk to women? I felt like it was ingrained in me to talk to women. So it was like there were feelings there, but I didn't know how to separate those feelings from the feelings that I was feeling for men. So I told myself I wasn't going to do anything with anybody until I absolutely had a definite answer on what I wanted to do and how I was going to do.
And you used Facebook as a platform for you to be able to just kind of talk this out.
I did, and I got a lot of viewers, a lot of followers from it. A lot of the older gays, a lot of the newer gays, a lot of the ones that were coming up behind me. They would send me questions to ask because they weren't really too comfortable with asking on their own platforms, and I just started. I was like, well, let's do it, and that's really how the group got started.
Okay.
Now
so we want to say what's up.
4,000 deep in there.
What's up to EzSaidEzDone on Facebook? Is the group. If you are interested, you can always shoot your shot to the crew and let them know.
All of us are in the group. We're all in the group. So if you don't have one of us as a Facebook friend, just message one of them. We will get you in the group, and it's quite fun. You can ask questions. If you don't feel comfortable asking a question, I will still ask questions for you. That's not a problem, and we have a good time.
Okay. All right. Did we get Job situated, Aaron?
I hope so. He said he's gonna try to put the headphones with the cord in. I said it's probably the Bluetooth thing because he's on his phone. So that before you can use your phone, and now you can't have that all the way together. So.
All right. So let's see if we got him. I think he's ready.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
What's up? My apologies, y'all. Technical difficulties.
The Teddy Riley spirit has taken over your iPhone.
It should be better now.
Yes.
Joe gonna be like, I'm gonna have to undo all this mess to set up for OnlyFans tonight.
I was about to say y'all got me sweating like crazy over here. Then
and put in no work.
Exactly. I haven't put in the work yet.
This is how the OnlyFans starts. Then the mechanic comes in.
Exactly. What's up, y'all?
What's up,
y'all
Joe?
stupid. What's going on?
How you doing, friend?
I'm pretty good. How are y'all doing?
All right. Listen, do me a favor. Can you scoot over to that will be your left just a little bit?
Or
is that what you want?
Wonderful. Yes.
But only thing is the cord is twisted around, but I got you.
Got you.
Okay, here we are.
All right.
What's up? Finally.
Yes,
finally.
And don't be sounding the ghetto to me. I can't stand y'all asses. Accidents happen for your viewers. Accidents happen.
Listen.
I'm just glad. I'm glad Joe is out of the comments and I'm actually on.
Listen. For me, you got your drink ready, Joe? Did you get your drink?
I got my drink. Y'all know I don't drink. This is my drink right here. I'm holy tonight.
Right. Oh, okay.
He don't need a drink.
Right. I got a natural high.
He has a natural high, yeah.
Natural high. What's up?
I'm upset. All right. So we are going to jump right into it now that we have everybody here. So let's get it started. You know, we start first and foremost. Let's go ahead and throw up Job's OnlyFans page so we can get that out of the way now.
Throw it up.
We don't have people asking.
I need that money. I need that money.
Listen,
I'm waiting for this second stimulus check.
Okay, I think all of us are.
Okay.
So while you're waiting on the stimulus check, you go ahead. This is OnlyFans page.
Okay.
Y'all don't have to ask. Stop asking.
There you go.
All right. So the first thing we talk about on the podcast or our live after show is relationship topics. We go right into relationship topics. And I think this week we had a letter from a heartbeat. So our fans of our show, we call them heartbeats. And unfortunately, the letter was kind of lengthy. Aaron, can you pull that letter up? I couldn't put it in our normal way of.
Oh, yes. Just give me like three seconds and I got you.
All right. So this is a new segment that we're going to pop in. And if you ever want us to, talk about something that you don't maybe want to talk about in public, you can shoot us a DM, shoot us an email, and we will freely talk about it on the platform. But it's a new segment called Dear Heartbeats, Letters from Our Fans. Go ahead, Aaron.
So it says, Dear Affairs of the Heart, I'm a 37-year-old gay man. I was sexually active in my 20s and my early 30s, but now I'm not so into sex now. I used to bottom mostly, but now I prefer to top now. But guys don't want to I messed this up the last time. But guys don't want a bottom that's 5'7". I want to get back into the sexual scene. Any tips?
Wait, what?
All right. So
he used to be sexually active in his 20s and his early 30s. He wants to get back into being in a sex scene, but he was a top now. I mean, he was a bottom, now he's a top. Do we have any tips? Because he's concerned about trying to be a top, and he's 5'7".
Oh, he's 5. Okay, he's 5'7".
Yes.
Okay, so we on the podcast we had to break this down because I was like, this is so much in one little letter. So he was sexually active in his 20s and his early 30s. He's 37. Now he's 37, and he decides at 37 that first of all, he hadn't been sexually active for a couple of years.
Yes.
So early 30s, I guess he stopped for a couple of years. Now he's 37, and now he decides that he wants to be a top instead of being a bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only does he decide that he wants to be.
He wants tips.
Go ahead.
He wants tips on trying to get bottoms to let him top because he's only 5'7".
It ain't gonna happen. I'm speaking from experience. I haven't topped in a couple years now. It ain't gonna happen.
We said it on the podcast. I said you would probably be able to answer this better than we would because Dwayne was confused when I said that you top sometimes.
Ooh,
No.
I was not confused too. Yeah, I was say whatever.
I was not.
Joe was about to put his whole production down.
I have a penis too.
You want to do any leaks?
I may not use it all the time. You
First
crazy?
of all, I was not confused. I was just like the confusion came in because we know you're about 5.
Yeah, I'm 5'5". 5'5".
I said
okay.
that.
You're 5'5". The confusion was height. I don't understand the psychological mindset behind someone being a certain height being able to top you. Not that Job was a top. Job could do whatever the hell he want to do. But I'm just saying, in terms of,
you're not gonna do that, Dwayne. That's not what you did.
That is what I said.
Listen, if y'all listen to the podcast and y'all are on here, comment in the section below because that is not what you did.
What do you say? What do you say?
Dwayne, I said, this would be a good question for Job to answer on the live because Job talks sometimes. He said, wait. He said, wait, what? I said, Job talks sometimes. He's like, let's move on. Like you said something.
There you go.
You think he top.
Well, sometimes I do. Well, I've done it in the past. I would say that. I can count on my hand about how many times I did it. I've done it probably like about 10 times. So about 10 times at the most. Yeah. So I wouldn't call myself a top because I like getting my back banged out. But it's like, hey, I like ass too. So
that needs to be a part of the drinking game. Whenever you hit that buzzer, you gotta take a drink.
Oh yeah. Okay. So height doesn't matter. So where does the height come in? That's my confusion. Why does it matter how tall somebody is in our community for them to be able to blow your back out? That's what I understand.
I think it is it's not an issue for me, but it's definitely an issue out there. I know I've been rejected because of my height.
But you're like 6 something.
I am, but I've also been approached by tops who are shorter than me and who thought that I was shorter, and like meeting them in person, the communication changed. So it's just like it kind of fades out once they see me. Once they see me in person, they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're like 6'1". Like,
There are a lot of guys out there. There are a lot of guys out there. They do not want a tall bottom. Period.
But then there are. It goes both ways because then there are a lot of tree climbers. As one of my good friends, Damo, he's in the group too. He's one of the moderators. He talks about it all the time. He loves to climb a tree.
They do.
And I was even telling Dwayne, I'm like, even when I'm like searching on apps, like my preference is someone that is my height or taller.
See how you are. Y'all discriminate on us short people. Like we have feelings, we have needs too. Like,
but hold on, because I also said this too. I said, but people will be surprised because a lot of guys that I met that have nice sized dicks are short.
That's true. That's true. Because you can't find it in all the tall men. Like I've tried.
Unless they're really skinny. It's skinny guys and short guys.
And that's it sometimes too.
Oh, did you suck it in easy?
You said what?
Nothing at all.
Easy was trying to suck it in. You was like,
And
some of the comments. Let's go to some of the comments. Carl said, height doesn't matter. You better climb that tree and go forth. Yes, indeed. Jay says, baby, let me tell you, when you're a certain age and your outer exterior doesn't match, all that matters is the vibe. I can agree with that.
I agree too.
That's true.
I can agree with that.
That's true.
Casey says, so height matters when it comes to sexual positions. That's my question, Casey. I don't understand.
It should not matter, but within our community, they've made it that.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like a requirement.
I just think that is
interesting.
That is so interesting. Benji says, this conversation is so interesting to me. I don't know why. It's interesting to us too. I have no idea. Keston, what's up, Kes? Says,
what's up, bro?
I'll say this: when I first started talking to men, I never talk to anybody shorter than me. Like if anybody approached me who was shorter than me, no. When I first started talking to men, like no short man could approach me. I just did not see it. I don't know, but then again, I was also young. I didn't know no better. It's not an issue for me now, but hopefully, I hope that those people phase out. Like that phases out. I hope that's not something that you carry on throughout your life. Because
right.
You miss out on a lot. You'll miss out on a lot doing that. You'll miss out on a lot.
Absolutely.
You might just get a good price.
But I will say, as for the heartbeat who wrote the letter, just step out there. You're gonna get rejected regardless. We all get it. I've been rejected because I'm too tall, too dark. My beard, like I've been rejected for so many things that it just does not matter at this time.
You've been rejected because of your beard?
Wait. Eric Jenkins, how tall are you?
I think Eric is tall.
That's a question for you, Eric. When you can, just type in your answer and let us know. Discussion in my life. Yeah, me either. But one of the things I also said on the podcast is that Aaron and I were talking about our personal heights. I'm 5'7", which I'm shorter than people think that I am most of the time when they meet me in person.
They're just a little taller than I am.
I'm just a little taller than Joe. And Aaron is 6 feet taller, or 6 feet tall. You're about 6 feet, or 5'11".
Yeah.
Right. So it's just interesting that this is a conversation within our community. Eric says he's 6'1".
Okay.
And Eric says the biggest dicks is seen.
But I said that. I did say that. I said a lot of times people don't realize, especially if you like a size person, it's the short guys and it's the really thin guys. They have big dicks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah.
All right.
You were just step out there, jump on some dating apps, put yourself out there, and a lot of people.
I can remember because he listened to the podcast. Like,
put it in the description about what you're looking for. Like, be upfront with it.
So he listened to what we said on the podcast. He said, I did listen, and it was helpful. I should go out and socialize, but not really an issue to get ass, because some guys do like it. Most of them say I'm a better top. Most guys say I give top or verse vibes. I had a conversation with the tall bottom saying he only bottom for guys 5'10" and up, and thought it would be a good discussion. So that's why he gave it to us.
Well, I wish him well on his search out there.
Okay.
Job, you got any personal advice for our listener?
I would say
I'll let you climb their back.
You stupid. No, I would say just give everyone a chance. Like, well, not everyone a chance, but because I'll do that. But as far as just experiencing different things, Like, I've had short guys, I've had taller guys. I've had stocky guys. I've had slim guys. So it's just like basically I'm an equal opportunity employer. So, but I don't mind. Just giving people a chance, and not like that. I'm not a whore anymore. But it's just like, no, just give people a chance. Like, you never know until you try.
That's very true. It's always a vibe.
All right.
Like how that person makes you feel.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a vibe for me.
Jay says, but I guess this will go into the same conversations as no fats and no fat.
Absolutely. That's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just it's a portion of discrimination, I think, to a degree. I mean, obviously people want what they want or they like what they like, but you don't have to Yeah, you don't have to be negative about it. I mean, you can be polite and say, I'm not interested, and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. Benji says equal opportunity employer. Yes, Joe is an equal opportunity employer. Yes, he is. Yeah. All right. So are we ready to move on? Is that on that?
That's that on that.
That's that.
All right. So something to the only actually relationship topic that we have is kind of a serious one for some people. And the question is, how do you get over trust issues? Let's toss it to Job since he's the guest first.
Oh, damn. Why would you give me the trust issue thing? Like, I have serious trust issues. You said your question is how you get over trust issues?
Yeah.
How do you get over trust issues?
Well, a person has to prove themselves to me. So you would have to prove yourself to me in order for me to do that. Because I can forgive, but I'll never forget. Like, y'all know my history and y'all know everything pretty much about me. So it's hard for me to begin to trust someone. Especially, like I said, after being in a marriage and a divorce and things like that. So it's very hard for me to trust people when you believe you know somebody for a certain amount of years and you don't really know that person. So for me, it's a little harder to just forgive a person and things like that. So, yeah.
Easy, what you got?
There's a lot of internal feelings. Like, it's a lot of self-work when it comes down to like trusting people and regaining trust. And like it's a lot of you gotta sit by yourself, think about it, process those feelings. And sometimes that stuff never goes away because you can think you're over something and then the slightest thing could just trigger all doesn't come right back. But just be open with someone. Like, you know, if you're with someone, be open with them. Let them know you have trust issues. Let them know what you're going through. Just be open about the things that are going on within you, so that there's no surprises. Because the last thing you want to do is, like, you know, you a couple years in deep and shit hit the fan and you burning people's clothes and throwing stuff out the windows. And just be open, because they're triggers. We all got triggers, all right?
No, that's true. That's true.
One of the things that we talked about on the podcast is specifically doing the self-work, as both of you have mentioned, doing the self-work to get over those issues. Even if you're in a relationship and something transpires that is a trigger for you, then you may not have known that was a trigger for you until you've experienced it again. So then you have, because you could have said, oh, I did the healing, I did the work, I did the self-work, I was able to get over it, I'm good, I went to therapy, I did all of those things. And then when you get into another relationship and something reminds you of what is happening or what has happened to you, then, you know, it becomes a red flag. And then now you want to revert back to the old person. So you definitely have to make sure that you do the self-work. I said that communication is extremely key when it comes to dealing with any kind of baggage or issues that you might bring into a situation. Again, I think Easy said it best. So let the person know, hey, this is my history. This is what I've been through. If it looks like it or smells like it or tastes like it, then I'm going to run, period. You know, be upfront with the person so that they know. Aaron, what you got?
I honestly just want people to stop. So I guess for me, trust issues is a really difficult thing for me, because I don't think that everything is a trust issue. Sometimes you're really just doing fuck shit. And like, let's say that I went through certain things and I'm seeing this in you. It's not a trust issue that I don't trust you because I went through this. It's patterns of people doing things
over and over again. Yes.
And why would I relive the situation? Because if I say, hey, you know, even though I know this was a pattern of a sign of something that this new person is doing, and then I stay in it, and then it just keeps trickling down, it's not really a trust issue. It's more of, you know, I'm just protecting myself. And I think that trust issues are, I don't think a person who has trust issues could get into a relationship with someone else, because those issues stop you from even getting there.
That's why I'm single.
Because, and I think people don't really understand. I think people don't understand that because maybe some haven't been through things, or they're looking from the outside in. For me, if I see patterns of things that went on in my last relationship with my new person, I'm not going to sit here and say, hey, you know, I gave him the first guy this chance, and although this is the same thing that happened in the beginning, maybe this is a fluke. And then as sign number 2, I got to go, because I already knew when I seen sign number 1 that this wasn't going to be an issue. So I don't really feel like it's trust issues the way that people are saying that these are trust issues. Trust issues is like, I really can't trust you. I'm not jumping into anything because I don't trust, period. Trust issues stop from getting into things in my perspective of things. Because to me, I feel like I didn't start trying to redate until I got rid of trust issues.
Well, I think that is a perspective, but you can still have trust issues and be in a relationship. That can be a part of your insecurities.
Yeah,
like, I think that is a version of trust issues that you're speaking of, but there are also people that are in relationships that have trust issues.
But I guess for me, I'm saying I can't. Well, maybe I'm saying I can't blame if this next person messes up on my trust issues. It's really, you just are I can't trust you. That's not an issue. You just are not a person I can trust.
Easy, what you got?
Hold on. No, go ahead. Okay. Go ahead. Come back to me. Come back.
Let's go to some comments. We got a couple of comments in the comment section. So let's go to some comments while we think on that. Let's see. Kes said it takes time. You got it. Okay. Oh, yeah, it takes time for you to heal yourself first. Forgive yourself. Carl says honesty about feelings and owning your truth about insecurities.
Beautiful.
What you got, E? What you got?
Having that self-trust, because there are a lot of times when we can get into any type of relationships or situationships where someone may do us wrong, and it's just like, do I trust myself to continue? Do I trust myself to get over this? Do I trust myself to manage my own feelings to get to the next point? Because yes, they can do something wrong, but have I done the work for me to deal with it? Because like you said, there's gonna be trust issues everywhere you go. Like, and I don't care what you say. I don't have trust issues. I've been working through all my shit. No, because one thing could lead you right back down that road.
Right.
And then you're looking at yourself in the mirror like, what am I doing? Am I doing this over again? Like, you gotta trust yourself to get through all of that stuff. So it's like I said, it's a lot of inner work.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can talk about this all day.
we actually really got
sometimes
with trust issues for a little while.
Carl says sometimes it's not that people don't trust someone else. It could be that they don't trust themselves, especially if they haven't done the work, which I think is what Easy was trying to say.
I was trying to get it out there.
Robbie says, my last relationship brought trust issues and emotional abuse till it brought up my childhood baggage of me being molested that I forgot about. That's very true. I think we talked about, as we mentioned earlier, about triggers. You have triggers from so many different traumas, and it doesn't necessarily have to be negative trauma. It could be any kind of life trauma that you've probably tucked away, because we tend to do that in our community. We'll tuck away the trauma or the things that we've experienced without actually confronting it and dealing with it. And then, we're in our 30s and 40s and we're like, oh, wait a minute. Why am I having this issue? Why am I having this, this problem? And it will revert back to something from our childhood. So that is very, very true. Joanna said, sometimes it doesn't matter when it comes to sexual position. It can be off trying to position yourself. That can be irritating. I think he's back at the last comment or the last topic. So let's see. You got to trust people with your heart. That's a tough thing to do. That's a tough thing to ask for some people.
It is.
It's very hard.
That's a tough thing to ask. Treat people according to their credit rating. Listen, Q. Listen.
Let me say this. I understand what you guys are saying, and you guys are right about what you're saying. But I think when people start talking about trust issues, most people are not digging that deep. People are talking about the fact that you're walking into a relationship and something happens and you can't trust that person. And I feel like signs of me not being able to trust you, whether I've had issues with trust or, my prior relationship made me not be able to trust people or not, is different than having trust issues. Because trust issues is something, meaning I just don't trust you at all, period. Even before you do something.
There you go. That's the same way I feel.
But if you do something that I already have been through and it's bringing up a red flag for me, that's not a trust issue. That means I really cannot trust you. Whether it's small or whether it's big, I just don't feel like I can trust you. And I'm not going to travel back down that road again because, this was a mistake.
Are you going to talk about your feelings though?
Huh?
Are you going to talk about that with that person?
What?
Like, if you see a red flag, are you bringing that up to that person?
I mean, even we could talk about my issue with, on the last podcast with the guy, I gave you some time to say, hey, I did this. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that I didn't trust you. I mean, honestly, I knew the facts, but I still gave you time to say, hey, I did this. Mm-hmm. I didn't go and saying, this is why I don't trust motherfuckers and this and that. I just said, maybe you need some time or whatever. To me, that's not a trust issue. I can't trust you because now you've lied to me for multiple days. And that's what I'm saying. So I just want people to not look at trust issues as something where, because a person does something in the beginning of a relationship, whether it's because it's the first thing, it's a trust issue, because that's not what a trust issue is. A trust issue means, one, I'm already assuming you're going to do some shit before we even get into this. And when you do it, now
hello?
Grown up.
Exactly.
But for me, I feel like I did handle it the right way, because even though I knew even though I know what he did to me, I still gave him the opportunity to tell me the truth. So to me, that's not a trust issue. it gave me the opportunity to understand that I can't trust you.
But again, I think that we're not saying that you're wrong in your perspective, Aaron. I think that we're talking about two different things. And I think both of them can be considered trust issues in the aspect, right?
I want to give both sides of that because I don't want people to think if they're walking into a relationship and somebody does something that shows them that they can't trust them, that's a trust issue.
Not necessarily. But I think that we all have baggage and we have scars from previous experiences, right? So that can develop trust issues for us. Not necessarily. We're not talking about what they have done. I mean, obviously, if we get in a situation with somebody and that triggers what we have experienced in the past, then that can, that can be labeled or categorized as a trust issue. That does not mean that we're not going to address it and make it, hey, it's a red flag for me. This is the problem, like that. That's the progress moving forward. But I think even still, we can still say that we come from issues that have given us, things have given us trust issues.
So let me ask you this, and I think I asked you this on the podcast too. And for the people who are watching, the same thing. How do you determine the two? Because if you do something, let's say that I've been in a previous relationship, and trust was a problem, and I get into a new relationship, and you do something where it makes me feel like I can't trust you. Do I wait to find out if I can't trust you, or do I leave because I can't trust you?
Easy, take that one. Well, let's go. Let's answer that question in a round. Easy, what you got?
Conversation. You got to communicate. You got to talk about it. Like, you got to bring it to the forefront. Now, whether you stay or whether you go depends on the answer that you get from that person. Like, and hopefully they're honest about their feelings and their actions, and then you both can move on. Whether you move on together or move on apart, you got to communicate that stuff. Like, so if you see a red flag, or he does something, or you do something, you got to talk about it. We're not brushing anything under the rug.
Dwayne?
I think that's what I said on the podcast, is that communication is key. If we're now in a relationship and I see a red flag of something that would trigger me because of my past trust issues or the things that I've experienced that have caused me to have trust issues, first and foremost, if we're in a relationship, you would assume that we have had conversations about our past.
Right.
If we've made it to a relationship status, we've had conversations about our past up until this point to say, hey, these are the things I've been through. This last person that I was with, was very verbally abusive. They cheated on me, and they, made it seem like it was my fault, or whatever the case is. So then now the person that you're in a relationship with is aware of what your history is. So then when you're faced with a red flag, to say, okay, now this is triggering me because it's reminding me of my past experience, then I have to be the bigger person to say, this is triggering me, number one. And then number two, whatever, as Easy said, whatever response I get in communicating, hey, I'm triggered, then that'll determine whether I'm going to move forward or I'm not. So,
and hopefully the person that you're talking to is like, hey, my bad, I didn't mean it that way. This is where I was coming from. This is what I meant. This is how I wanted you to receive it. And I'm sorry you didn't receive it that way, but I'm glad you're talking to me about it so this doesn't happen again.
And then a unicorn is going to walk into the house and ride off into the sun.
Hey. I look, I'm saying how things should go. All right? I feel like if we're both adults and we both want this to work and we both want to move forward and build a life together, then we're gonna do the hard stuff. Right. All right? The relationship is not easy.
That's true.
You're gonna have some ups and downs. But you gotta be willing to hold hands and do that shit together.
Do the work.
If it's worth
what you got, Joe?
Joe, what you got?
No, I concur with the two of you. So I have nothing to say on that. I would say except just communicate and actually give the person a chance, versus basing everything off your past. Yeah. Just give them a chance. But like I said, I concur with the two of you.
All right, let's go to some comments.
I don't get to say nothing.
I'm sorry. If you go ahead, I thought you wanted to go ahead. What you got to say?
I just think that everything that y'all said was amazing, but I just still
thank you.
I feel like you have to protect yourself, and if someone is doing something that is a sign from anything you've already experienced, that is your sign. And I just think that, you know,
Sometimes it's a sign.
You can talk to the person. You may get the right answer, you may get the wrong answer. But when the second time rolls around, if it does happen, then what? And that's my thing. It's like, are you the fool for waiting for the second time, or what? Because
I don't think you're the fool for waiting for a second time. Because at the end of the day, we all want, you know, we want it to work. We're not, you know, we don't jump into relationships anticipating for them to fail. We want it to work. And if you're going into it with an open heart and an open mind, you should already know, like, you're going to have ups and downs. But you shouldn't be going through, you should not be having the same conversation every 3 weeks. Like, that should not be. Like, okay, we hit this bump right here, we talk about it, we're moving on. We shouldn't hit it again as soon as we turn the corner. Like,
when it comes to trust, for anything, I don't feel like we should have that conversation more than one time about trusting you. Like, if you said, I'm going to the corner store, and then you went all over the city and then say that that's not what you was doing, that's a red flag for me. So the next time that you go out and just say, I'm going out. Don't say I'm going to the corner store and then you're going all day, because I know you ain't at the corner store all day. That's a red flag for me. The second time, if you said that and then you're going all day again. Or to me, there's just so many different things that I feel like we put up with because we wanted to work out or for whatever reason. But my thing is this. One, I'm giving you the fact that I have trust issues. So anything that you could think that I may think is a lie or may seem shady to me or don't seem right to me, communicate it with me. I'm a communicator. I want to communicate with you, and I'll let you know that in the beginning that communication is very important to me. So I don't want to be in a relationship where you're going to give me part of communication about anything. So if, you know, with my past situations, like, just say, hey, I'm going out for the day. Hey, you know, I'm going, whatever you're doing, let me know that. I'm not asking you to check in every 5 minutes.
Just don't lie to me.
Just don't make it seem like you're lying to me, because the moment that you actually lie, it just, I mean, the world has crumbled in my mind. It's hard for me to come back from that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can we go to some comments now?
We can go to comments.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just, you know, because this is turned into this is really,
it's a counseling session.
Carl says you have to be strong enough to be vulnerable enough to allow someone to possibly hurt you. That's kind of what trust means to me. That's his perspective on trust. Harris says,
someone told me that once.
You have to have an open mind in a relationship that you enter. Everyone shouldn't suffer because of another person. That's very true.
Very true.
Q says you have to earn trust. There is wrong with keeping there's nothing wrong with, I'm assuming nothing. There's nothing wrong with keeping your guard up. As stated, trust people according to their credit rating. Some people don't know their credit rating, Q, so you can't trust them according to what their credit rating is.
Their credit rating.
What'd you say? Keston said, red flags are triggers from your past. Trust issues stem from things that individuals will do to lose your trust. Very true. Very true.
I agree with that.
Let's see. Agreeing with Aaron. Let's see. Tom says, so is the issue me anticipating that my boyfriend is going to,
Who said they were agreeing with me?
But I don't know what. I mean, again, it didn't make any sense. But
no trust. It's not trust issues. That's what he was saying. That's it. Because we were talking about the difference between trust issues, about what you guys were saying versus what I was saying. So I got it.
Right. Okay.
So maybe you should put it this way: having trust issues and experiencing trust issues.
It's
two different things. Got you. So is the issue me anticipating that my boyfriend is going to do the negative thing versus strictly his habit being a trigger to remind me of a previous experience? Basically, is a lie being told.
So,
Gentlemen?
So hold on, is the issue me anticipating?
What's the question again?
And I guess that's where I'm really coming from, because that's a really good question. Is the issue you actually waiting on the lie, or you feeling, or when the lie has happened, then what? That's the issue between trust issues and whether I just can't trust you. I think that's what he's saying, if I'm not mistaken.
But I feel like if you're anticipating for something to happen,
to me, that's a trust.
You have trust issues.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's what he's asking, or asking. Maybe he's asking me that. Is that what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. To me personally, that's a trust issue, that I'm anticipating on this thing to happen or something. Basically, or versus something happening and then I can't trust you.
And I think we said that on the podcast, where if you go looking for something, you obviously are going to try to find. You're going to find what you're looking for, or you're not.
That means you haven't healed from the past.
Yeah. And Thomas said he agrees with you, Aaron. A lot of people are agreeing with Aaron. Daniel said it's a perspective. Let's see. Kes says that's communication. DL, I'm gonna bring your question back when we do our sex topics. DL, don't let me forget. I'm gonna bring it because we have another question in the comments, but it's not pertaining to what we're talking about. Yeah, we know.
I'm here for the sex.
I was saying that's the only reason why Joe Blow on.
You know I'm here for it.
It says yes, there are trigger signs and sometimes warnings. However, sometimes one's skeptical thoughts can get in the way of seeing a person or situation for what it actually is. That's true. I can agree with that. What do y'all think about that comment?
There's truth in there.
Shalana.
Hey, Shalana.
I'm sorry.
So Aaron knows Shalana.
Right. Hello, Shalana.
Name, but hey, Shalana. But before you
want to
I think that's what I was really saying about the last comment. Is that I get what you guys are saying. Like, you guys are not saying anything wrong. But when it comes to trust issues, there is a difference in how you are getting this, because a trust issue, you're walking into the situation with that. If you actually, something comes up where trust is a problem, that's not a trust issue. That just means that this is a red flag. Like, this person is doing something that is testing your trust.
Okay. You want to read Shalana's comment since you know her?
She says sometimes certain things are not brought to people's attention because people are afraid to express themselves in fear of that person possibly leaving them. I agree with that. However, if you speak on it the first time and it reoccurs again, then you need to make a decision on whether that is the situation you want to stay in. Absolutely. I agree with that. I think maybe she wrote out what I was trying to say.
Okay.
Adrian agrees with you, Dwayne.
Who agrees with me?
My work wife. She's in the comments too. I'm navigating multiple screens.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, work wife. Thank you. We appreciate it. In order to get past your trust issues, one must be willing to be wholeheartedly open. Very true. Very true. And don't tell partial truth, says Thomas.
Yes, absolutely.
Carl says, ladies' night at the Pink is heavy tonight. It's just a dance. This is good. It's a good conversation, though, as he says. A good perspective and good healing. Shalana says, hey, boo. But should you enter a relationship anticipating that something wrong is going to happen? Have your walls up and anticipating that someone will hurt you means you're not healed from your past. I think that is very, very true, Cass. Very true. And Dia says, what a person shows who he is, or when a person shows who he is, believe him. Take yourself away because at that point it is not your issue. All right.
I hate that saying.
Anything else on the topic, gentlemen? Are we ready to move on to our sex topics? All right, we're good. Job is only here for the sex. So
I'm here for the sex. I'm here for the sex.
all right. So this first question comes from the Easy Said, Easy Done question of the day. Easy. So it's one of the questions that comes from our group.
Oh shoot.
So the first question is: when it comes to sex, we all have the habit of saying what we're good at.
Oh.
Well, what about the dark areas? Let's talk about what we lack when it comes to sex. What are we bad or even horrible at when it comes to bedroom action? Mr. OnlyFans, you
ready?
go?
You ready? You ready?
It's only right for Joe to start this off.
Okay, we can do that.
They're easy to me.
Okay, as it relates to sex 101 or my OnlyFans 101, I would say, let me see, the dark area of my sexual experience would be, I'm not sucking dick for 2 hours. Like, I'm sorry, it's not happening. So that would be my dark area. Like, if they want me to do that, like, that's not going to happen. You got a good 15 minutes. Well, actually 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes of that, and we have to move on to something else because that's not going to happen. So that would be my dark area. Other than that, this ass can take a beating. So, but yeah, that's my dark area.
The sound off went off, and we need everyone to take their drink.
Oh shoot!
Yes. By the way, if you hear the sound off, which is that means you take a drink. And I think Joe made a very valid point in his sexual escapades. He's not sucking dick for 2 hours, but the ass can take a beating. Moving on.
There you go.
Easy. What you got?
There you go.
Things that okay, no, that's stuff that I'm just not going to do. Period. But I think being in certain positions for too long is like it gets a little like I can't keep these legs up back for so like you can't have them back there for like 30, 45 minutes. Like we need to switch the position somewhere in between there. Yeah.
We need a break. We need a water break.
Yeah.
We need to walk.
Exactly.
Like I
need to stretch it out.
Because you always encounter some people who only like to do one position, and I'm just like, no, we cannot just do this like this the whole entire time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was hard for me. This question was hard for me because I don't necessarily know what I'm horrible at. I don't.
Maybe not something you're horrible at. Maybe something that you probably don't enjoy.
I don't enjoy doggy style.
I love that. I love that.
We know.
I'm
sorry, my bad.
I can't stand y'all.
I'm just not. I'm not a fan. And I think actually we had this conversation. We talked about this. And I brought this up on I think a previous live. I think it has a lot to do with my first sexual experience. And it wasn't that it was traumatic, but it was traumatic, if that makes sense. It wasn't that it was bad. It was just there was so much happening, and I wasn't sure what was going on, and it was in a doggy style position. So I've just never gotten back to liking it at all.
Is it my turn?
I guess so. Since you want to go last.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just like having sex for a long periodically not time period.
You killed my name. Periodically time.
I mean, after a while, I'm like, are we done yet? Like, here's lotion, to Vaseline, whatever lube you have. I just don't want to do it for a long period of time.
Will you stop?
I can't stand his ass.
Huh?
I can't stand.
Will you stop the sex after a certain amount of time?
Don't put you up off me.
I feel like that too sometimes.
That's why people have asked me like 6 times this week to do OnlyFans. I'm like, I don't even have sex long enough to even do that. So,
All you need is a 2 minute and 20 second clip.
Yeah. I just want the reason why my phone is going off is because my ex is watching this and he's trying to call in. I'm like, this is not a call in thing.
Mike, no, you can't. This is not a call in.
Is that Mike?
We don't have a.
You cannot call in.
We don't have a 1-800 number. We don't have a number.
See, that just shows you that's why he's the ex. He wasn't paying attention to you or the things that you were doing.
No, he's agreeing to the fact that I don't have sex for a long period of time.
Tell him to hop in the comments if he wants to join the conversation.
So if you had to put a time limit on it,
I would have to be like drunk to do that.
If you had to put a time limit on your like, where are we looking at? Are we looking at 30, 45?
I'm putting you up off me. Like I'm getting you off of me.
And what
was the time limit?
It depends on the person.
Okay. But if you had to slap a time frame on it, like are we talking like 20
a normal sex session? It's probably like less than 10 minutes.
What?
It's less than 10. If I'm drinking though, it can last at the maximum 30 minutes.
Damn.
We ain't.
And I do it sober without poppers, so and I go longer than that. Damn. Woo.
That's with poppers.
You say with poppers. I can do it without poppers. I like the pain.
I'm done.
First of all, let's say what's up to.
Take you that long.
I'm sorry. What?
I feel like I'm not doing my job right if it takes you that long.
Well, okay.
And normally I don't have that.
First of all, let's say what's up to Joe's sister. Jay is in the room. What's up, Jay?
What's up, sis?
And Jay is in the comments, and she says, "I'm not the average dominant lesbian who enjoys being all up in the coochie and having that shit all on my mouth and on my face." Okay. So don't give oral sex as often. I've got to deserve that. You got to deserve that. That's true. Oral sex is something you deserve.
That too, and that will depend the length of time as well. Because if you're not eating my ass, like if you eat my ass, like to just get it wet, and not because it's like pleasurable for you, baby, you probably have about 4 to 3 minutes.
I hate that. Don't nibble on my shit and act like you're doing something. I would rather you not eat my ass than to just nibble on it like you got little cat licks. I don't like
the thing is that you ask before they come over, or you go over there and they be like, "Oh, I love eating ass."
Right.
You're gonna do it for like a few seconds or a few minutes. I'm like, sir.
Yeah.
This is a buffet. This is not the fast food line.
But that happens to me sometimes because they're so in a hurry, like to jump in the ass, that they just want to lick it for a little while and then they just want to jump on that. So yeah, I get it.
So since you gave me a temporary good time, I'm giving you a temporary good time.
Exactly.
Oh
Lord. That's temporary.
Stupid.
A temporary good time. I think if y'all hang on just a second, I think that that is something that commonly happens between men and women. Women don't push on it. Don't, if you're gonna do it, do it. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it. But a lot of people are talking about time lengths. 10 minutes. Lofton says 30 minutes. That's it. Say what? 10 minutes from.
Before you go any farther, some people can get more than 30 minutes.
Eric says poppers can make you think you're doing your thing, but it's just a crutch.
That's for some people as well.
That's why I don't use it.
That's true. Never been a big ass eater unless it's hairy. All right.
I'm hairy. I'm hairy.
Oh, okay. I think that was a shameless plug. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Exactly.
Come on, plug.
We appreciate it.
There's always exceptions to the rules.
30 minutes can be longer, just as long as you know what you're doing, apparently, according to Aaron.
Is that everything? Is that everything with foreplay included?
What'd you say?
Is that everything with foreplay included in it?
I was talking about the sex part.
Okay.
Foreplay.
Okay, so you're not counting the prelim.
Now foreplay is a whole different story.
Foreplay is where it's at.
Yeah.
How long can you participate in the foreplay?
If the foreplay is good, we can go for long periodically in my time.
I can't.
But most people do not do foreplay like that. Like, I need to be into this. I need to be into this. This is not like this. Is like I need to be on. I need to. I'm confused. I can't do no more.
I think.
What's up, Jason? Go ahead, Ez. What you got?
Foreplay is. Here it comes the whole communication barrier. Like, I feel like there is someone that I talk to, and the foreplay between us is just amazing. Like, we've had conversations about the things that we do. Like, when we get together, it's not always about sex or just getting it in. Like, we actually have experiences, and we've talked about our experiences, and that whole foreplay, you know, you playing with each other's nipples, you having a heavy makeout session, you kissing, you touching on things. Like, we can go a good hour with just foreplay before we even get to taking off our clothes. Like, it's just more. I feel like it's more memorable. It's more worth it. Like, it's. Yeah, like it's there's no words to describe that.
It's cool, but at a certain point, I'm gonna need to see that white stuff.
No. We had those moments too. But you know, it's always more enjoyable when you're doing it with someone who really.
Thank you, Joe, for coming on to this show, because I'm always the one saying stuff that is just like this, and I always look like everybody's vanilla, and I'm so out the box.
They're so reserved. I love y'all. Y'all so reserved. Y'all sit in the back of the church.
No, I'm gonna keep it cute tonight.
Job need to see the white stuff with that little giggle. That's so Baltimore. I love it. All right. So Eric says, I need to be into you to have a long foreplay. That's very true. You have long foreplay with randoms? No?
I don't do randoms.
You can.
I mean, if it's short, the sex gonna be short.
No, you're right.
If the foreplay is good, you can go until you tap out. Absolutely.
Seriously.
Jay says old-fashioned foreplay.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that moment.
All right. Wait, I'm losing the comments here. Thomas says some people have strong jaws and enjoy sloppy toppy. Very true.
Not these jaws right here. Get
for me at my house.
10 minutes.
Doing that.
10 minutes max.
Oh,
very personal. Sarah says foreplay is always good, but sometimes I want to get to it.
Me too. You know, I was about to say that. Me too. That's the same thing I was about to say.
Hold on, though, because I got something for that, though. Sometimes you can do foreplay and get into it, and then you could start doing foreplay again. Is that called mid-play?
Mid-play? What?
Because sometimes they stop, and then you start the foreplay actions happen in the middle of it, and then you get back to it again.
I think you're just giving a whole break for a moment.
Right, just a little pause time.
Yeah, just a little pause. Because look, I gotta go to work tomorrow. I can't be walking in there cricket.
These are my favorite.
Listen.
I'm just
Casey.
saying.
Sometimes
Casey
they
says
need that
foreplay. You need to take a minute. You know, it depends how intimate it is and how personal it gets. If you know, foreplay is more about intimacy. I do get more pleasure from foreplay, says KC.
I'm gonna say this: if you want to come back, you better be doing some good foreplay.
Kes says it depends on the person and the chemistry. Absolutely. Kwame says foreplay is so important. It builds the anticipation. That's how you discover your partner's likes and sweet spots. You got to push the button for the honey to flow. Come on, Suge Avery, and push the button.
You better know.
That's true. That is so true. You know, because I'll tell you about this experience. I basically, I had an experience a while ago. And
check his OnlyFans.
Yeah, that too. And so, okay, I guess I felt some type of way because I was used to guys basically participating in the foreplay and things like that. But this one guy, he just wanted me to just lie down on my bed actually, and he just wanted to run up in me, and I was just like, "What kind of guy do you think I am?" But I let him do it. But afterwards, I felt violated. I really felt violated. I was like, wow, like I just let this Negro run up in me. And we had no type of foreplay. He didn't eat the cake that time or anything like that. And I didn't feel this way until afterwards because, like I said, I was so used to having guys do that. Like, they like to lick it first before they put it in. So when he did that, it was just like, I was like, wow. And then, like I said, after he left, I was like, I feel some type of way.
I think that people who come over and do that, that's for like, this is a reoccurring thing. Like, I need a quickie. But you're not for the first time coming over here and doing that.
You ain't never doing that over here.
I mean, we have a history together.
If you have good sex with somebody, if you're having good sex with somebody on the regular, or it's like someone who like y'all really like the sex that y'all have, and like I gotta work in like an hour or whatever, you want to come over and just do it, I'm down with that. But other than that, foreplay it has to happen. I'm sorry.
And then I also hate when they fucking leave. Like, don't hit it and then leave. Like, let's at least cuddle for a little bit, and then you can be on your way. But some people don't like it. Yeah, some people don't like to cuddle afterwards and things like that. But that's the type of person I am. I want to cuddle afterwards.
It depends on what time of day.
And some of them, they just get up and put on their clothes and like, okay, we'll see you. I'm like, ugh.
You cuddle with everybody that you
won't return. I won't say I cuddle with everyone. We make it like I have a long list. I have some regulars, but no. I love cuddling. That's my thing. Like, maybe that's why I'm good marriage material and things like that, because I do love certain aspects of being in a marriage or relationship. So I do love the fact of cuddling and things like that. I know sometimes, like if it's just a hit and run situation, that they're gonna get what they've come over there to get, and then they're gone and things like that. But I do, like, I'm a major cuddler.
Okay. Love and Light TV, what's up? Loving the show. We appreciate your support. A couple of more comments coming in. Kesson says, no randoms get what they come for. No kissing, no ass eating. You'll be lucky if you get head.
We would never do nothing.
Love and Light TV, Dwayne, you should have seen your face when Job said his cakes can get a beating. I don't control my face half the time. I'm sorry, but Job knows I love him.
I love you too, bro.
That's my Sagittarius. You know, we Sagittarius brothers. This is educational, says Lofton.
It should be education.
Tammy says it should be education. That's why we do it. Where you meet him at? Okay. I guess the person. This was a question, Eric. I think this was a question for Joe. Where did he meet the person that just came in, hit it, and quit it?
Well, a little old place called Jack. I believe it's a place called Jack. Yeah, that's where I met him.
Not a little old place.
I had him tonight. You can have him tomorrow. Like, yeah.
Okay. Jay says a hit and run, of course. Ms. Harris says, I'm going to have to say being married, foreplay does play a major part in marriage. But to keep the spice, we still get in little quickies, foreplay, or forget the foreplay. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing, absolutely nothing happens. Okay. All right. Jetson, I don't know what you are talking about. All right.
It's just in my head. Nothing, absolutely nothing. It doesn't happen. That's
some people are like that.
That's for me, because I said that if you ain't no ass, sir, you're not even getting three. You getting 3 pumps and get the hell out.
Okay.
Not 3 pumps.
Now I was gonna say I'm gonna need a little more than 3 pumps. A little more than 3.
If you only ate my ass for a little period of time, you get 3 pumps and you out.
Bro, I'm not gonna fleet this ass out all day like for 3 pumps. Like, I'm not gonna.
Somebody else will come and do it. Sorry, goodbye.
I'm not gonna do that.
Someone else will come.
Yeah, somebody else.
If you're just joining us, we are playing a drinking game. Anytime you hear the horns, take a drink, and then we also have a game coming up where it will require you to have a drink. So make sure you got your drink ready at the refill. We might need to take a commercial break.
I'm gonna have to refill.
The comments in these sections and text messages I'm getting is amazing.
I was about to say, I am looking at comments, text messages, and inboxes like
We love it. We love it. We love it. BA says, why are we talking about marriage? There are married folks in the room.
She was
There's
married.
some married folks in the room. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes a drive-by is necessary.
3 pumps. Go back.
I skipped a comment. Calm down. I'm going in order. We're gonna get to your 3 pumps. Wait a minute. A drive-by is necessary. Not 3 pumps dead. So go ahead, explain yourself. Okay, so 3 pumps. Okay. Just sign. Oh, I'm gonna eat downstairs. All right, all night. Oh, okay.
Refill.
What's his name?
It is time for a refill.
Yeah.
All right. So do you need to get a refill break? Easy. You need to go get a refill. All right.
Let me get up this way.
We're gonna let Easy get a refill. I've got my bag here, so I'm good. Joe, you got enough water over there?
I got my water. I got my H2O.
Are we going to the game next?
We can go to the game next. Yes.
So let me say this: I really love everybody's participation in this next topic because this is the most interaction we've had.
We've had a lot of.
So let me say this, because this is not on the recording. We are going to give out a hoodie today. So we're going to play a game. I don't think Joe even knows we're playing this game, but right now, so I need you to pay attention.
You're not gonna bring out my ex, are you?
So no.
Hell no. Oh,
okay.
Let me get my Bible.
I would not do that to you, boo. I wouldn't do that to you.
Hold on, come here. I'm just playing.
Do you go? I was about to say click.
Okay.
No, I have nothing against him. He's moved on with his life now, and so have I.
We're gonna play a game, so I need everybody who's watching to pay attention because we're gonna give out a prize at the end of this.
So there's a question for you.
For me? Or Joe?
There's a couple of questions. There's a couple of questions. DL, I haven't forgot about your. Oh, wait! Before we get to the game, I did say I was going to go back to DL's comment because he did ask a sex question in the comments real quick, and I did say I was going to go back. So give me 2 seconds to scroll up to his question because I completely forgot. Thank you for reminding me, DL. Give me 2 seconds.
Thanks for hopping on, Smith.
Any shout outs y'all want to give while I'm looking for this question? Here it is.
Well, first,
my work life is somewhere I've been watching.
Out of my life.
Y'all can't talk together at the same time.
All right, you go first.
Aaron, do it again.
I want to give a shout out to God for being the light of my life.
Amen. Won't he do it?
All the time.
Okay.
Easy, who did you want to shout out?
Oh, I was shouting out B.A. Smith for just hopping on.
All right, B.A. Smith. All right, so this is DL's question in the sex topic. I'm gay, and I have never had anal sex because of fear of pain. I'm into frottage. What, Aaron, you know what that is. You've mentioned that before.
Frottage.
I find when I tell people about my non-interest in anal, it kills the potential relationship. What do you recommend?
So hold on, I'm gonna pull up the definition of fraud because you know.
Thank you.
Like physical contact.
So a lot of us know fraud as grinding.
Mm-hmm. Grinding physical contact. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like you're not having sex, but it's like you kind of grinding dicks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess you could do it from like the back too or whatever. Mm-hmm. Which a lot of people do find that it is a really time. I've done what asked you a few people before. It's intense though.
Mm.
And a lot of foreplay is involved in that. Actually, frauding should be a part of actual real sex because if you do it before you have sex, the sex will be more intense. Which I find when I tell people about my non-interest in anal, it kills the relationship. Well, there are people that are in that community who are like they specifically like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to find. I mean, I'm sure if you type that in Facebook, there's probably groups of people who like to do that.
Absolutely.
Even I want to say like I would say Facebook, maybe Twitter. You may find that, but
Twitter for sure.
There's probably a group of people who like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I will look that up and find out who it is because there is a community of people who love that. And put it on, like if you're on the apps, put it in the app because you'll be surprised who wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But for people who've never done it or who do not know that they have done it, it's very hot. It's really intense.
Mm-hmm.
The sexual tension that comes from that is very intense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really hot session. It's no penetration. It's no like oral sex and like that. It's just like it's a grindy session,
Mm-hmm.
but it's very intense. And when you come, like I think that when I've done it,
Mm-hmm.
like
I hear that it heightens your climax. Like I hear that it heightens it.
You can't get that same climax from having penetration sex at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's very intense, but it's hot though.
I've had that.
So I wouldn't. So for people who don't know what that is, I wouldn't knock it until I try it because when you actually come from that,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably one of the best sessions I've ever had in my life.
That's how it starts with me, and then the clothes just fall off. Like I try to defront and
get in
things
there.
like that, and they fall right off.
But but honestly though, I think that is what it is. But I think if you do that, like let's say that you're doing it before you actually have penetration, that's better sex than anything. Because the tension that comes from that is like it's very intense. Like
Is it more so a mental thing?
It's mental because you are really like thinking about the person that you're doing it with. It's like foreplay, honestly.
You got someone asking questions about this in the. You might want to.
It's a lot going on over there.
Yeah, well, it's coming from one person, so
yeah.
Pull him up.
He's really curious about
has a lot of questions. Yeah, he has a lot of questions. So DL, the question goes to DL. Does he peg himself? Meaning, if he doesn't have anal sex, does he at least stick his finger up there?
Pegging is a dildo, like a strap on.
Okay.
So I think more so he's asking, does he do self penetration or is it just penetration is off the table altogether?
For what?
For DL, the person that asked the question.
Wait, we were talking about something else before that. What is this about?
So did you just miss
the same thing we were talking about?
Now, is it just something that he just does not enjoy, or he doesn't know what to do and how to go about doing it?
Yeah.
Back to his question. He said that it. What, Aaron?
This is about fraud.
Just hit my toe.
Aaron, what?
Wait,
did you miss the entire question?
Okay. DL just
listen.
Yeah.
DL says he is gay, but he's never had anal sex because of fear of pain. He's into frothing. You were just giving the definition of frothing for people that didn't know.
Okay, that's why I got lost. I'm like, fraud. Where did pain come in? I'm like, where did pain coming from? Because you cannot be paid for that.
Exactly.
Okay.
Anyway,
my anal and kill potential relationships. What do you recommend? So then go to the next question.
So what?
That is the question.
So are we going to recommendations?
Recommendations, or let's break it down. Like where he's never had anal sex out of fear of pain, and the question came in from BA. Well, does he at least stick his finger up there? Does he do anything with his anus at all?
With Friday, you don't do none of that.
No, he's trying to experience.
That's not what we're talking about.
He's trying to experience.
That's not what we're talking about. Frothing was just he said he's into frothing. Aaron, listen. I asked you to explain frothing for people that did not know what it was.
Okay.
The gentleman that asked the question said he's into frothing, but that's not the source of his question. His question is he's never had anal sex because of fear of pain. Mm-hmm. And when he tells people that he's not interested in anal sex, it kills a potential relationship. What do you recommend?
Frothing. Okay.
Honey, you got so excited about the frothing, child. I don't know what.
And then BA is coming in.
People don't really know what that means, so that's why I did that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah. And then you have BA coming in the comments asking, does he do anything to himself? Like,
Right.
is there any?
Let me tell you.
I think this. I think that one, butt plugs are great because butt plugs will help you. Like, you can get different size ones that will help you open you up a little bit. So if you want to have anal sex, I think the main question is, do you really want to have anal sex though? Because
that's the larger question.
If that's not your thing, don't do something you don't want to do.
Very true.
But he seems as if he's interested, but he's afraid of the pain. And my thing to him would be get you some good lube, and then get you a toy like I have.
Yeah.
And once you get that, and you start like working it up in there, but you have to. And this is what I would say too: masturbate while doing that, because if you don't, you'll get no pleasure out of it at all.
But you have to say this though: get you a prostate massager.
That too.
Don't get a butt plug or a dildo. Get a prostate massager. That's one of the best advice I can give because it's not big at all. It also massages your prostate.
Can we do a show and tell?
I was about to say, let me show you my toy.
Y'all want to? I got to. Hold on.
Okay, so needless to say, I'm not going anywhere because I don't have any toys. So I'm moderating the conversation about the toys. I don't have any. So this is everybody's running to get their toys from wherever they are.
I'm back. So
are we back?
This one's my favorite.
Yeah.
And this is what you need to start off with.
No, not with that. Don't do what Joe got. Don't do that one.
That's your new one, Job. You had a new video with that one.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna say this. This is a prostate massager. It has different vibrations on it, but it also has this for your penis and it's for your balls right here. So it kind of connects. So even while you're jacking off, it's kind of like moving to help you with the penetration part. But it's really good because it helps you open up a little bit. Let me get out here. But it helps you open up a little bit. But it's a really great experience for you because it helps you loosen up for the penetration part.
Yeah.
Okay. Job, you want to show everybody what you got?
Oh, I've showed him. But also, like, we've forgotten to tell him about the most important part. Like, it's not just easing something up your anal area. You have to learn how to properly clean that anal area first before you're able to take something like this. Yeah, let's tell them that first because a lot of bottoms out here, like, they ain't right. So
yeah, I mean, I guess, because so you're right what you're saying because if you want to test it out to make sure that it's clean, use that. That's fine.
Exactly.
But he's asking about just being penetrated. Period.
Yeah, so, no, you're right.
I
see what you got.
Situation.
I had it. It's so funny. I went to the drawer and it wasn't there, and I'm just like, oh God. But no, because I had surgery recently, and my mom came up to take care of me, and I kind of hid everything. So, but I pulled open the drawer. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
But and let me just shout out Dirty Geek on Twitter. He actually suggested this, and this is what.
It's the one that Aaron had.
Oh, that's what you have? Yeah. Didn't I suggest it to you?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got mine from, what was it, Rendezvous something? They actually sent me for free because of the podcast.
I got to try that. You got to send me the link, bro. I want to try that.
I got you. Because of remote and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine does too.
So yeah, that goes. What was it? Hold on, wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The dick in the first hole, balls in the second, then just insert. Yeah. And there's like 9 different settings that you can vibrate to. So. But
so Dre says,
listen. I've used it once.
Wow.
Okay. Dre says, listen, the way that they all ran off screen.
So the stuff that y'all showed. Send me someone. We can when I go to the YouTube, I can put the links underneath the YouTube so people, if they were looking for the stuff that y'all showed, they can find it.
That's the one you
Okay,
gotta get on here
so
too. You gotta get Dirty Geek on here.
are we ready to go to our game?
Let's go.
I'm trying to find that.
That on that.
Let's do it.
All right, so we got a quick video to show you guys on the game for tonight. So stay tuned. Here's the video.
Okay, guys, it's drinking alert time. It's time for a new segment and a new game we just made up called Only Fans of the Heart. As you guys know, we have our guest Job here. He has his OnlyFans account. So we want to find out who would be the best collaborations with Job. So we're going to put up 2 OnlyFans accounts and we're going to guess who Job would most likely do the collaboration with if he had his choice. If you guess who Job do the collaboration with, you're safe. But if you miss it, you have to take a drink or a shot of your drink. Again, if you guess who Job would do the collaboration with, you're safe. But if you don't guess it, you have to take a drink. All right? So let's get into it.
All right.
All right, Joe.
So,
Joe, we need you to remember. You got a piece of paper?
I can get some.
Yeah, get one. And I'm gonna do this while you do. Go get a piece of paper. I'm gonna do this. So my toy came from. Damn, what the hell just happened to it? Oh, right here. So my toy came from YourSecretRendezvous.com, and they have a lot of good toys on there. And I was showing Dwayne didn't even say nothing about this, which I'm so mad about.
because
Dwayne,
I don't have it. I don't have it.
It doesn't matter if you have it or not, but you still bought it. Dwayne has a really good one where he can control it from his phone. For his
Let me get the. I have a picture of it. I'll pull up the picture while you're talking about it.
I have my paper.
Okay, so because I need you to write some things down.
Okay.
So, but listen, so I got mine from YourSecretRendezvous.com. They have a lot of good toys on there that I bought one. They sent me 2 toys to promote on the podcast. So make sure you guys check that out. We'll put it in the link and below in the YouTube after tonight. So look for it tomorrow if you want to look for it. Okay, so we have so about the game that we're going to play. I don't know if you heard. Did you listen to what it said, Joe?
I couldn't hear the audio.
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to show 2 people that we think that you should have on your OnlyFans page.
Oh wow!
Who would you collaborate with? Right?
Okay.
There's gonna be couples. There's gonna be like people just have pages. We're gonna guess who you would do it with. You write it down before we even start guessing.
Are these people's names visible?
Yes, they can be visible.
Okay.
And then we're gonna guess. Me, Easy, and Dwayne are gonna guess. In the comments below, you guys can guess as well. But we also have a bonus round. Now, whoever guesses the bonus round, the first person who gets it is going to win a free hoodie from me and Dwayne. And you can go to the website and find out which one you want. And then you can inbox me and we'll send it to you. So we need you to be ready to write down which one you would do. Okay. We're going to give you guys 30 seconds to guess which one you think that Joe would do the collaboration with. Okay.
All right. So are y'all ready?
So on the count of 3, you want to show the first one, and then I'm gonna start the timer. And then
so before you start the timer, I have that picture of the toy really quick before we move on. Okay. I'll show you the toy that I have that I don't currently have, but I have it.
Oh, I forgot something too. So if you guys don't get the right answer, you have to take a drink. Okay, go ahead.
That's it. My prostate massager is this one from Love Nest, I think it is. It is you can operate it with your phone, and you can give the login to someone else to operate. So like if you're home and your said significant other is elsewhere, they can log in and operate the massager while you're at home playing. So it's a long distance connection. You can play while you're, for yourself, or you can play on your phone. So that's the prostate massager that I have.
And that's really dope. I love that one.
All right. So we ready to start? So we need to find the first. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready. I'm up to my screen so I can see.
Okay.
All right. So you ready?
So give me a countdown in 3.
Let's
So listen,
3.
wait for you to so we can make sure we're cool. So give us 10 seconds of this so me, you, and Easy can figure it out.
And I'm just picking one person, correct?
No, we're giving you 2 people at the same time.
Okay.
You have to choose which one you want. If you would do a collaboration, which one you would do?
Okay.
Give me and Easy 10 seconds to bring us back so the people can watch us, figure it out. Let them guess in the comments. And then after 20 seconds, we're gonna say what we think.
Okay.
You got it, Dwayne?
All right.
All right.
Sure.
So 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. This is your first collab.
I know him.
Your first collabo. Who would Job?
10 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
He's in the group, man.
All right.
All right, stop. Okay. Job, you got your answer written down?
I have it right here.
Don't tell us.
I got you.
Okay, Dwayne, who do you think Job would do it with?
Let's see. I think he would do it with the IQ guy. IQ, whoever that was.
Easy.
I'm going with Graylin.
I'm going with Graylin too.
A lot of people said Graylin in the comments.
Joe, what you got?
I want that Pernell and his partner.
Who? Oh, Graylin?
Yeah.
Okay. So
He's in the group, Joe.
that's one for me, Easy.
Okay, so Graylin. I'm drinking then apparently because I picked the wrong person. I don't know these people.
So let me write this down.
Matter of fact, Graylin has gone live in the group several times.
I've never seen it.
His dick is so nice, though.
I know it's really pretty, right?
I mean, IQ is my man crush, so I was hoping to go someone else.
See, I thought it was going to be IQ too.
See, y'all don't know my
saying
type. Y'all
Graylin.
know my type. See,
I don't care what your type is. I'm glad you chose not my man.
Miss Harris said Bo.
that too. That'll work.
Oh, wait.
Bo.
Hold on.
All right, so we ready?
Wait, hold
on. Okay. We need some music. I don't like not having a music right here.
What are you doing?
Why didn't you tell me? I could have DJ'd earlier.
Okay, we're ready for the next one.
All right.
And
Are you
3,
sure?
yeah, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
I know him too.
I'm gonna go with Fat Rabbit Killer. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to wait? I'm sorry. My bad.
Matter of fact, he's in the group as well.
Time.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the guy's face you can see.
Okay, that's Mr. Bolden.
Okay.
That is Mr. Bolden.
And who are you going with, Dwayne?
I said Fat Rabbit Killer.
Easy.
I'm going with Mr. Bolden.
Joe, who you got?
I absolutely love Mr. Bolden,
Mm-hmm.
but Fat Rabbit be beating that back up. Like
That's my brother.
woo!
I win.
Like, yeah, I don't even think I can take that. Ugh.
So what you going with?
We're going with Fat Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
All right, shot.
I lost.
I feel like
Yeah.
the content would be better with Mr.
All right.
Bolden.
Let me get y'all's points together. I'm sorry. I thought I had one. You want your booty to look like a damn slug?
Not like that individual that they showed the picture of. No, I gotta keep mine looking kind of pretty down there. Yeah.
All right, drink.
He can beat it politely, but he can't rip my shit up.
But he's not gonna beat it politely. So that's
I'm about to say he ain't never beat nothing but like
you gotta choose the right one. You messed.
I'm saying Mr. Bolden gonna give it to you.
Mr. Bolden might make love to you a little bit.
And he'll cuddle with you after.
I like
Yeah,
that.
Mr. Bolden will cuddle with you.
But he messed the game up because he would not really choose him. So, but that's fine.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. When I was, because I really don't watch porn like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw the Mr. Bolden one, I did like him because I saw the double dildo one.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Dwayne, get out of my box.
That was
Mm-mm.
okay. So we're tied up. Well, actually, Easy is beating us. Why is it doing this? Easy is beating us. Dwayne has one. I have one. Easy, you have two.
All right.
You
ready for number 3?
Hold
You
on.
ready?
Hold the timer. Hold on. And 3, 2.
I know both of these guys. This is crazy.
Oh,
I don't even know.
I know
These
both
people.
of them.
Let me see.
I only
I
know
know both
one.
of them.
I know who I'm picking.
I don't know them.
Just pick one.
All right, I'm gonna go with McNasty because I actually know him.
Time.
All right.
Wayne, who you picking?
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go with Jay Smith.
You're picking McNasty.
Yeah,
I'm picking McNasty.
I don't know Jason. I've never seen anything from him.
Who are you going with, Joe?
McNasty it is.
Easy as he's beating us, Dwayne.
He's in. Matter of fact, all of them are in the group.
Do they have my link?
We will put your link in the group first thing in the morning.
As a matter of fact, let's just keep that scrolling for you, Job, since it's about your OnlyFans page.
We'll put the game on all our pages too. All right, so you ready for the next one?
Let's go.
Wait, yeah, but we got some.
Let me tell you something.
McNasty is a soft top.
I think Nasty's in New York.
McNasty's in New York, yes.
I can deal with soft
Jay
tops.
Smith,
I like knockout.
He was at first though.
Jay Smith lives in Chicago.
Okay.
He could be. I don't mind a soft top.
Me either. I love knockout. I love knockout. He can.
A hard top, a soft top, as long as it's the top, I'm fine with it.
Hey. You're a fool.
All right, this is. Are we ready for number 4?
Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Oh, this is a couple.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, okay. I know who I'm going with. He's in the group too.
Go. We're done.
All right, stand by.
Dwayne.
I'm gonna go with Tyrone and Janelle.
Easy.
Myself, I'm gonna go with them too.
Really? I'm going with the other couple.
Job, who is it?
Tyrone and Janelle. Y'all seen their videos? Come on, come on.
What about themselves though?
They sexy as fuck. They are very sexy. Like yeah.
The other guys, I think they were better. But okay. So, Dwayne has one more. I thought you were gonna be on my side on that one.
There you go.
Easy's in the lead at this point.
I mean, all right. Are we ready for slide number 5?
Let's go.
Slide number 5, and hold on, let me win it. And my calculator. All right, and 3, 2, 1, go.
And all these people have been in the group, or no, are in the group. This was a tough one.
Go. Let it go.
All right.
Dwayne.
Who y'all got? I'm gonna go with Mustang and his dude.
Easy.
I think I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go with Mustang.
I'm gonna go with the other guys.
Oh, Jacoby?
Yeah, Jacoby. Joe?
I have to go with my good friend Mustang.
Oh my!
That's my baby.
Are you?
That's my
kidding me?
boo. Yes, yes.
Jeez.
Alvin is so nice.
He is.
Nice
He's a very
guy.
nice guy. He's a very
He's
nice
one
guy.
of the
He's a
sweetest
nice
people
guy.
ever.
He is a
He
very
is.
nice guy, but you ain't gotta collaborate with him before that.
He's so sweet. That's my baby. That's my baby. He's so sweet.
Yes.
Very nice guy, and he can sing.
He can. He can.
Okay. All right.
Alvin is just one of the nicest people.
Very nice.
I actually like Corey though. He's really cool.
All right,
Jacoby,
so
Jacoby's a great guy too, just in case Jacoby's watching, because he's in the group as well.
He's very cool too. That's a friend of
yeah,
mine.
Jacoby
He's cool
is
too.
amazing as well.
Well,
Very.
when we go back, I will do the game, and I'll tag all of them in it.
Mm-hmm. And they have some hot videos.
They do.
Who has
They
hot
do.
videos?
He and his partner.
Yeah, Jacoby. They just launched
Yeah,
there.
how could you choose something different? And I never saw them till today.
Oh wow.
to be fair, you don't watch porn, Aaron.
I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah, so why would you?
I was like, wait a minute now. Maybe I should start watching porn again because this looks great. But
Okay.
clearly,
Jacoby is super smart. He just graduated and everything. Got some more degrees under his belt.
I mean, he got to make dildos with him. He's very smart. So.
I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not.
Only man does that. Okay, so let's do the last round for the bonus round.
Oh, there's a bonus.
There's a bonus round.
Okay, so now explain this because this is now everybody that we've seen, or is it what?
Last round is us. We'll come back for the bonus round. So this last round is us three.
Okay.
It's us three. What you mean?
Me, you, and Easy. It's us. The bonus round for our viewers.
Oh, I thought you were talking about who I would make a video with. Oh,
No, we are. Dwayne is talking about. We good.
oh.
I was confused.
I was like,
we didn't talk about this.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
What am I showing?
The video, the picture. Wait a minute now, Dwayne. It's 6.
This one.
No.
Okay, which one are you talking about?
What's
There's
it?
only 5 sides. There's only 6 sides, including.
My thing started with 0. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're right. Okay, you're right. Okay, so listen. So the people that are watching, this last round is for you guys. So one of the pictures that we showed, well, 2 of the pictures that we showed doesn't have an OnlyFans page. I was trying to win. I'm sorry. I was trying to win. So for the viewers that are watching, 2 people that y'all saw does not have an OnlyFans page. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to send you guys a hoodie. And you go to theafairsoftheartpodcast.com, find which one you want. But you have to tell us what 2 people do not have an OnlyFans page. So we're going to give them the amount of time that we had, the same period amount of time that we had.
Stupid.
What y'all think? So in 3.
Okay, wait. Let me just make sure this is very clear for the listeners, right? So the next slide that we're gonna show,
yes,
two of the people on this slide. This is for you guys that are watching.
Out of all
2 of the people on, out of all the people that we showed,
page.
2 of these people do not have OnlyFans page. This is an opportunity for you to win an OnlyFans hoodie, an Affairs of the Heart hoodie, like the one that Aaron has on, or we have on this Affairs of the Heart.
Maybe we can send them my OnlyFans of the Heart. Sure, you want to do that?
That'd be.
We're gonna send you something. You just decide whatever you want that you want to get.
2 of the photos they saw do not have an OnlyFans page. So who are the 2 people who do not have an OnlyFans page?
All right, you ready?
All photos that we show. So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guess now. Who does not have an 2 people on this list do not have OnlyFans page. This is your opportunity to win an Affairs of the Heart merchandise piece.
10 seconds.
Can I guess?
15 seconds. All right, 20 seconds is up.
All right. So in the comments, guys,
take it out.
Guess who does not have?
In the comments, who does not have an OnlyFans page?
All right. So we got one comment coming in. Alvin does not have an OnlyFans page, says Ashton. McNasty does not have an OnlyFans page.
That one I do know.
Carl says F. You need 2 guesses, Carl. 2 guesses. Miss Harris says B and C. Judson says C. Eric says F and C. DL says B and D. And Kwame says B. All right,
I'm
so
trying to win a hoodie too. Can I jump in this?
Okay.
I did a process of elimination. I really think it's IQ and McNasty.
Aaron?
Hold on, I'm pulling up. I had to look.
I'm trying
McNasty. McNasty and number B.
So what were they? What were the ones they said?
You got a lot. You need to give me the answer so I can tell the ones that actually guessed the correct ones.
F and I they don't have OnlyFans pages.
F and I?
Who's F and I?
Huh?
Okay, so let's go back to the picture.
Mustang and the guy with the white t-shirt, they don't have. The light-skinned guy with the beard do not have OnlyFans pages.
Oh wait.
So F and I.
Yeah.
F and I. Mustang?
F and I.
Does not have OnlyFans.
I doesn't have an OnlyFans.
They don't have an OnlyFans page.
So we were supposed to be guessing who doesn't have one, right?
Who does not have one.
So that's B and G.
Did anybody guess that?
F and I? No. There's some F's, but no F and I's. Not together.
Who's F? Who's F?
Fucking idiots. No, just like
stupid ass.
Yeah, F and I, they don't have OnlyFans page.
Who is F and I?
All right, so since Lord have mercy.
I is Mustang and Corey, and F is the lesson guy. He has a free Twitter page. He doesn't have an OnlyFans page, and then they don't. Mustang and Corey do not have the OnlyFans page. They don't.
I'm not saying that they don't. I'm just saying I know B and G ain't got one either.
Go back to the picture.
Lord have mercy.
B definitely has one because I've subscribed to that.
I've never seen. That might be something different. And
who was the other one?
G.
Oh, G definitely had. Hold on.
He's got his stuff is out there, but he ain't got no OnlyFans.
Oh yes, he does, boo. Yes, he does. Let me tell you something. That's my little man crush. That's my man crush. I know they do.
Now let me see. Hold on, wait. Now I'm on IG and I don't see nothing.
That's because you don't know. The names is on there on that thing that I just posted. But hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Games. There we go. Because he had it before and he changed it.
Who?
Copy.
Oh, I'm sorry. They have people have copied rather the OnlyFans link to some of these people.
Terrence has an OnlyFans page. Oh, Terrence does. I never knew Terrence had. I knew like he got his stuff out there.
He has an OnlyFans page. I looked it up before I posted it. He does.
Right, I said the same thing.
Monday, so I know he has them because I'm subscribed to that. Matter of fact,
okay, so
and matter of fact, let's say this. Matter of fact, shout out to I think it's Alam. I think you pronounce it as Alam. Hold on.
Well, yeah. What Brock said. Who won? Who won?
Shout out to _Alam because most of the pictures that we use for our flyers, he lets me use them. So I know he has an OnlyFans page, which is the one you said doesn't have one. But most pictures that I use for our podcast, I do use his pictures because he told me I can use them. His dick is
Okay.
It looks beautiful, and I love it.
All right. So, So, because nobody actually guessed the right two, Aaron, what is your alternative for somebody to win
Nobody won.
a hoodie?
We can't send a hoodie out.
Shady ass.
You want to do something different?
Let Joe pick a winner for something since he's the guest.
Page. Let me say this. People think I have an OnlyFans. I do not have an OnlyFans page. I do not. I don't know why I think I have an OnlyFans page. And people asked me this week a lot of times this week about my OnlyFans page. I'm like, I don't have an OnlyFans page. I don't. One, I'm not even comfortable with my weight, so I would never do one unless I got like really skinny and my ass to look fat. But
there's a market for everyone. There's a market for everyone.
You said to me multiple times, but me being comfortable, I would not do it. So I do not have an OnlyFans page, guys.
Justin, we are not responsible for the fact that you have fat fingers and you typed A and Z instead of F and I. That is not our responsibility.
Okay, so y'all want to redo it? Hold on. Let's do something. I gotta go through the email though. Y'all talk. Let me go through the email I sent you, Dwayne. Because we can't redo it. Let's do something. Because we can't do something, but I don't think people gonna win it. But let's still do it.
Well, Easy. There's a question in the group for you.
Say what now? There's a question for me.
Do you have?
That's for you.
Carl better stop playing with me.
Job has an OnlyFans page. Job, you want to plug your OnlyFans page?
Yes, it's Mr. Caramel. Yeah, that's the name of it. Or at Caramel Mister. But it's spelled MISTAKARAMEL.
It's right there at the bottom of the page.
And it should be right there.
So Dwayne, do you want to give up this hoodie?
I would love for somebody to get a free gift. Yes.
Okay. So I want you to put up that last post again with all the people that we showed. And let's find out what between me, you, Easy, and Joe, who would we do an OnlyFans page with if we feel like doing one? And whoever has the most, what is it?
The correct answers?
Yes, we'll give you the hoodie.
Wait, are we doing 4 hoodies? Because there's 4 of us.
No, we're only doing one, but whoever they vote on the most. Oh God, hold on. Wait. Bring us back.
How about this?
Okay.
If you can guess the person that I would do an OnlyFans with, from the ones that are selected right there, then we'll go for there. How about that?
That's good.
That works.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna text Aaron my answer now.
Okay. And then
all right.
Can you put that back up there?
You text me. I'm gonna time it. We're gonna give y'all 30 seconds.
So your task, ladies and gentlemen, is to guess who would Easy do an OnlyFans page with based upon the people that are listed here for a Affairs of the Heart merchandise piece. You have to guess in the comments who Easy would do an OnlyFans page with based upon the people here. Put your letters in the comments now.
Oh my God, my work wife is in here.
Okay. So we're gonna give them I'm gonna give them 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Get their thoughts together.
Oh.
They're coming. They're already coming in. Easy's work wife. If you can go to the affairsoftheheartpodcast.com and you'll see the merchandise that we have. We have 2 hoodies currently, if I'm not mistaken. One that says, and that's that on that, or it has our logo, the Affairs of the Heart Podcast, on it. So if you go to,
you want to. But I got Easy's answer. So,
Are we ready?
And
Let's go.
I'm gonna give people to get their thoughts together. 1 minute.
We got comments coming in.
At 10:01, I'm going to start the timer. So hold your comments. At 10:01,
we already got them.
I'm about to say the answers are already coming in.
Aaron, they're already in there.
At 10:01, but at 10:01, I'm going to do it.
But Aaron, their answers are already in there. That's a waste of time.
Okay. Well, I can't see them.
I see them.
Right.
Okay. So easy. We'll take this down. Okay. So Easy's answer was Mr. Bolden.
And Mr. Bolden was what
C.
letter? Mr. Bolden was C. And I'm pretty sure we have multiple C's in the comments.
What was the first one?
The first person to guess C
Kwame? Is that?
Was either Kwame or Lofton, because you have Lofton that came in first.
Well, then he's first, so he won.
Wait, Lofton put in 3 letters. What's BCI?
I can't see it. I can't see it.
The first person to put in C was Kwame.
So
all right. So we'll let you easy. You want to give it to Kwame?
I want to go with Kwame because I don't know what Lofton was doing or what he was saying because he put BCI, so I don't know what that was.
Why can't I see this?
I don't know if he was.
Are you looking at the comments?
Maybe because I'm full screen. Wait.
That's why you can't see it.
I think Lofton was trying to get a gangbang going on.
Hey.
He said BCNI.
He said because she would do all.
But wait a minute. Wait.
Do I know Lofton?
But he said BCI, and there was a comment for a Facebook user. So he technically won.
No, we'll give it. We'll let Easy decide. Easy decided it goes to Kwame. It goes to Kwame. Yeah, period.
But that was
so. Congratulations. According to with us putting up the picture, it goes to Kwame. Okay. That was that we let Easy decide who he wanted to go to based upon the first one to come in.
Kwame,
Kwame.
And whatever hoodie you want, let us know, and we'll send it to you.
All right. So if you want to check out the merchandise of the Affairs of the Heart podcast, make sure you go to theaffairsoftheheartpodcast.com for all of our hoodie merchandise and a couple other pieces. We got some t-shirts there as well. Anything else, guys?
It's been 2 hours, so it
has been.
Time is flown.
The game was fun though, so this is something we should probably do like weekly. I love the game.
Me too.
So, we will talk about this, but I want you guys to make sure you are actually subscribing if you are listening or are watching right now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do need the subscriptions. Make sure you listen to our podcast. You go to theaffairsoftheheartpodcast.com. Whatever phone you have, there's a platform for the podcast. Follow us on all social media at The Affairs of the Heart on Instagram, AOTH Podcast on Twitter, and Affairs of the Heart on Facebook. Make sure you guys are really telling friends to tune into the show. I hope you guys thought this was fun because it was fun for me. Was it fun for you guys?
Yes.
I had a great time.
And hopefully for the people who were watching, it was fun. But we definitely love to have the conversation with you guys. If you have questions or topics you want to submit, go to theaffairsoftheheartpodcast.com. Go to the contact us section and send us those topics. And we would love to do your topic. And I think that's it. I'm SoDebNair. Follow me on social media at this right here, SoDebNair. Dwayne?
Job, how can everybody find you? Since you are our guest, how can everybody find you? Give them all of your information.
You can find me on Facebook, Job David Jones. You can find me on Twitter at Mr. Caramel. And you could also find me on OnlyFans at Mr. Caramel, at Mr. Caramel, at Caramel Mr. rather. That's where I am.
Or you can find him in St. Louis.
And Gentleman J on Instagram. You said what? You can find him where?
In St. Louis, rolling on W.
Hey, where the girls get naked.
Dwayne?
Easy.
All right, you go first.
Easy.
You can find me at EEEZY123 on IG. You can find me at Eric on Facebook because I had to get a new profile because they keep putting the nigga in jail.
They do me the same way.
Like, it's ridiculous. This is my 4th Facebook page. EzSaidEzDone on Twitter. That's right there. Wait. There.
Yeah.
EzSaidEzDone on Twitter, and yeah, send me a message. I'll add you to the EzSaidEzDone live group. It goes down in there. Job is in there. Aaron's in there. Dwayne just got in there last week. So all those beautiful men that you saw pictured up there, they're all in the group as well. So yeah, come have some fun.
All right, and I'm Dwayne Q. You can find me on Instagram at Dwayne Q. And you're on my Facebook page. So or you can check out my business page, Swank Arts and Entertainment, which is SWANK for more details there. I think that is that on that for the night, gentlemen. Joe, thank you so much.
I forgot about
I'll put all my stuff in the comments.
Oh, I forgot about this page. Make sure if you guys need websites, graphics, logos, anything, go to aklcreations.com. And if you need to find me, I'm at SoDebNair, and you can Google that. I'm on Google. If you just type that in, it's Debonair with no O. Find me there. But definitely, if you need graphics, websites, logos, business cards, brochures, anything, aklcreations.com. Okay, Dwayne.
Wait, I forgot to give him my jack.
Oh, okay.
I'm messing with you.
I can finally say that I've been on camera with Joe.
You have.
You have a link on Jack?
No, I'm joking. I'm gonna give people that information. That's for my dates later on.
If you end up presenting these, though, I'm just playing.
You play too much.
Joe, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank y'all, and it's been amazing, guys. It's been amazing. I had a great time with y'all tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Thank God you got your
all right
together.
All right. Y'all too.
All right, guys. Tune in
y'all.
for our podcast on next week, and then tune in for our live.
Wait, if y'all want that on that shirt is on our website too as well. We do have merchandise. I always forget to say that. We do have merchandise.
I said it three times already.
Actually, Dwayne
but I think I showed the shirt though. Like, say this.
You did.
I said you're wearing one of the shirts.
What is in his cup?
Yeah.
What the
I
fuck?
feel attacked.
All right, guys. Tune us next Thursday, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time for the Affairs of the Heart podcast. We are out of here.
See y'all.